Hi everyone. So today I wanted to talk to you about natural skincare, and a book that I highly recommend is this book by Nadine Artemis, which is a wonderful book, and it gives you some real inspiration about how to switch up some of your beauty routines so that you're using more natural methods. There are so many chemicals and so many toxins in the products that we use, and the way that we've been marketed to. And a lot of these products actually cause the issues that we've got with our skin. So yeah, she gives some really good tips in here. Some of them I've started using, and some of them I mix and match. The other book that's great is Modern Essentials as well. So I'm going to quote those books a little bit today. So one of the things that Nadine recommends is oil cleansing. And I'd never tried this before, and basically it's really simple. You just take some oil, some almond oil or another oil of your choice, and you put it over your face, and you take either a muslin cloth or a flannel or some kind of cloth, and you just clean your face. So you just put warm water over your face, you use the oil, and then you just put it on your face, and then you just clean off. And it's really simple, really easy, really effective. And that's one thing that she recommends. And a lot of the cleansers that we buy have got a lot of toxins and a lot of chemicals in. So another thing that I've tried, so I tried the doterra Virage range, and I really like that. My skin really responded well to that range, and I've just started using the doterra essential range as well. And this is the facial cleanser. I don't use this all the time. I tend to switch. So sometimes I oil cleanse and sometimes I use this range, and the anti-aging moisturizer, which again I really like. I wanted to try it, so yeah, and I really recommend it. I love the moisturizer, it's great. So that is one of the ranges that doterra do. So moving on to some of my favorite oils for skincare, and there are so many. Okay, so I wanted to break it down to 5. So for those of you that have got the kit, in the kit you may already know this, but 2 of the best oils are lavender and frankincense. Okay, these oils are fab. Great for the skin, for skin rejuvenation. Frankincense is, the king. It's great for everything. Great for wrinkles. It actually rejuvenates the cells in our skin. So it's a great one to use. You can put it into your moisturizer. Just check that your container is glass, or pop your moisturizer into a little glass jar, because we don't want the oils to go into plastic. And yeah, lavender is also great. Historically, it's always been used for the skin, and it's great for the skin as well. So one thing to know is, often we use coconut oil, we use, we use almond oil as a carrier oil. But when we're talking about the skin on the face, particularly if you're, like me, over 40, then you may want to use an oil that's a little bit more nutrient dense. So a little bit more, not just a carrier oil to carry in. You want an oil that's actually got a lot of nutrients in for the skin. And there are lots of oils: rosehip oil, carrot seed oil, lots that I haven't tried yet. I haven't tried avocado oil, so I don't know what that's like. But one that I really like is jojoba, which is Jojoba, okay? And this is a great oil to make face serums. As I said, I just feel it gives that extra, well, it does, it just gives that extra nutrient base. So something that I recommend you do, especially if you've got the Home Essentials kit and you're not sure how to use these 2 oils, is to make up a face serum. So buy some jojoba. I'm just going to get a little roller. So, use your little rollerball 10ml roller, and blend up, 15 drops of frankincense oil, 15 drops of lavender oil, so it's really nice and rich. Fill it up with jojoba, and you've got a beautiful face serum that you can use morning and night. So I really like making my own products, and it just gives you that real feeling of satisfaction, and they last really well. So it's really cost effective. We've got these beautiful oils, so it's really nice to be able to make your own face serums, okay? So are the wonderful oils. Now this, I didn't get this until last year, and I use it so sparingly. I love it. It comes in a 30ml, so it's called Yarrow Pom, okay? Yarrow Pom, and I'm going to show you this oil. This oil is blue. Can you see how blue it is? Yeah. And this is a combination. Hopefully you can see that here. It's really blue. Yeah. I love it. And I got this oil last year, and I use it like I don't use it every day. I try and use it sparingly. It feels amazing on the skin, really good. In fact, I'm going to put some on now. I'm feeling so inspired, so you can see. So you just put one drop. I just put one drop on my hand, 1 or 2. You can take this oil internally as well, and it's basically a blend of yarrow. Oh, it smells so good. You can just feel it seeping into your skin. I love it. It's a combination of yarrow and pomegranate oil. And this oil, relatively new oil for doTERRA, I think it's only a couple of years old now. It is a wonderful antioxidant, really rejuvenates the skin, and you literally just, you know, I just wish I could use it every day, all day. It is, I'm just going to talk about it. So it's blue because of what we call the chamazoline in it. And the chamazoline is very, very soothing. It breaks down collagen in the skin. The yarrow breaks down collagen in the skin, so great to use around the wrinkles around your eyes. It's an antioxidant, it's really healing, and it's just wonderful for aging and really nourishing. So this oil is an oil that, it's a treat, you know, but I really do recommend it for skincare. Again, you could use it, I just use it on its own. I just put it in my hands and put it on my face. I tend to use it at night more because when you sleep, a lot of the beneficial healing properties of the oils like go in, you know, when we're rested. So I tend to use it when I sleep. But again, if you were using it in the morning and you were going out, then it would protect you from the free radicals that are all around us. So I can't recommend this oil enough. So treat yourself, get some yarrow pom. Wonderful oil. Another oil which is amazing for the skin is rose oil. Rose essential oil is just wonderful, wonderful for the skin. And we've only just started selling rose in a 5 ml, so this is the Rose Touch. So again, you know, this is a nice oil that I like to just put around my eyes. I just dot it around my eyes, really nourishing, really healing, really soothing, and great for wrinkles, just to put around those little areas that need a little bit more support. And another single oil that's been used traditionally, so rose and geranium have both been used throughout the ages as in skincare products, but it's wonderful that we have these really pure grade oils that we know are totally pure. You know, when we buy products, we're only often getting a really small percentage of that oil in the products, whereas with this we know how much we can put in. So this is geranium oil. So geranium again is a really soothing oil, really calming, good for any irritation, good for any little blotches, that kind of thing. So again, you can make a serum, a bit like the recipe that I gave you before, but you could put 10 drops of lavender, 10 drops of frankincense, and 10 drops of geranium in, just to really soothe the skin. I'm going to read a little bit about geranium oil. So geranium is antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, and it's very relaxing too. Geranium oil has been used throughout history in face products and to really support by the ancient Egyptians and to really soothe the skin and really, so yeah, geranium is another beautiful oil for the skin that I really recommend that you try. Or you make your face serums. And the beauty of these oils is you can just play around with them, you know, do your research, try different dilutions, see what works best for you, see how your skin feels after you've used it, you know, add a few drops and then maybe add a little bit more and just experiment. Another face oil that I love, you know, if you don't want to blend up oils yourself and you want something that is pre-made, doTERRA actually gift this. I can't remember when it is, towards the end of the year they gift it, and if you spend, you know, 200 PV you get it for free. So this used to be called Immortelle, but it's now called Salubelle, okay? And it's amazing. It's not like the touches where they're diluted. This is not actually diluted, it's the pure oil, okay? So and it's in jojoba oil. I think there's jojoba oil in there. Let me check what's in there. No, there isn't jojoba oil in there. Don't quote me on that. It is the pure oil. So what's in that is frankincense, helichrysum, rose, myrrh, and Hawaiian sandalwood. And this has all of these oils are amazing for the skin. And what a lot of people do, some people find this is too strong for their skin. If you've got like a younger skin, it might be too strong. What a lot of people do is they take half of this, put it into another roller and dilute with jojoba just to make it a little bit less strong. Personally, I don't do that. I love it, and I just use it sparingly on my areas where I feel like I need a little bit more anti-aging support. And it's amazing for cellular function, for inflammation, and also it's great and really protecting. Helichrysum is a great healing oil, helichrysum. So this is like a powerhouse. I use it, as I said, sparingly. I try and use it at night, and I tend to mix and match. Sometimes I use rose, sometimes I use this, but I just feel really blessed that I've got all of these oils, and I generally keep most of the skin oils in my bathroom. So I, decide what I'm going to use on my face. Okay, so that's really face serums, face moisturizers, and as I said, at the moment, I do use, not every day, but a little squirt of the anti-aging moisturizer as well, but as you wish. In terms of toning the skin, I don't tone my skin every day. I use the pore refining toner actually more often than not, but often in the summer I like to spritz the skin a little bit more. So I'll use a little bit of apple cider vinegar, a little bit of rose water, and a little bit of tea tree oil, and I make up like my own little toner in like a little spray bottle like this, and then just spray it on. Okay, so it's really nice. In the summer I like to do that, just sort of spritz and go. And again, you can play around with different, with different variations and create your own little spritzes. I buy these on Amazon. But tea tree's great, it's really antibacterial, also good, if you're prone to getting spots and just cleanses, and it's great to freshen up the skin. Some other little tips, other things that I do, obviously I use all of the oils in my body oil as well, so that they're going into my skin. I mix them in rather than using creams. I make my own body butters, which is really easy. Lots of recipes online. Basically I use shea butter, I use coconut oil, and I use almond oil, mix up equal parts and a bain-marie, and then when they melt down and they go like liquid, start to add your essential oils. It's really good fun. Put them in your little jars, your little body butter jars, give them to people as gifts. And I make rosemary, wild orange, peppermint and wild orange, frankincense and lavender, and it's a really nice, so easy. Like, you can buy the products and it's like super easy. Once you've made your own body butter, you won't go back. Okay, so find a good recipe for that and just definitely make that, and you know exactly what's going on your skin and you've made it all yourself. One more good little facial tip as well is to make your own scrubs. So lemon is really good to brighten the skin. If you live in a sunny place, then we need to be a little bit cautious of the photosensitive oils. We don't want to use them on our skin and then go out in the sun, but it's really nice to brighten the skin. So something that I do is I mix lemon with a little bit of bicarbonate, some white salt, and some coconut oil. Okay, so the fractionated coconut oil and some lemon. Did I say that already? And I'm just, I don't really measure. I just kind of put 10 drops of lemon in, some lime as well, and then mix it all up and make a little scrub. And it's really nice to brighten up the skin if you just feel like you need that little, that little pep up and that little brighten. Really simple, really easy. And you just kind of find your way with the consistency so it feels like it will sort of stick on your skin. Sometimes when you do it, you make it and it's like not sticking on. So you just want to squidge it up a little bit more, and then you've got a really nice face scrub. It's lovely. Yeah, and that could also be used on your body as well, if you want to make a bigger one, like a nice big one, and use it, put it onto your skin, body brush. When we body brush, we always brush up towards the heart, give your body a nice, a nice scrub so that you feel invigorated. And you just know that by using these oils, you're putting completely natural stuff onto your skin. And when we're cleansing, when we're really nurturing the skin, it's important that we know what we're putting on our skin. The skin is the largest organ of the body, and often we live these really conscious lives, and then we will go and put, products on our skin that we don't really understand all of what's in them. One other thing that I would say as well, that I've really noticed, actually my mum always says that as well. She says since I've been taking these, she's noticed the difference. I haven't got as many lines around my eyes. One of the things that I do recommend as well is your supplementation. So the Lifelong Vitality, I've really noticed a massive difference in my skin, because what we're putting into the body in terms of our nutrition, in terms of our hydration, in terms of our supplementation is really important. So, it doesn't matter what we put on the skin, if we're not really looking after our bodies from the insides, then, we're not really nourishing ourselves else, and we won't have that glow. You know, it is about glowing from within. So everybody that's doing the doTERRA cleanse is really working on that, you know, working on that inner glow. But hopefully some of the little tips that I gave you today will help you just with that external glow. So thank you so much for your time today. Namaste.